Springston sponsoring the mini sprints, mini stocks. Oh, there's that many classes we've come used to. We're getting old, AJ. forget where we are. So what have we got on the front? 99 from Dunedin, Tahana Wilson, and the 45 car sitting there of Samuel Johnston on the front row. In the second row we've got the 48 of, where have we got these numbers here? 48, is it? Brian Philpott. Outside Brian is the 5 car of Wayne Pickles. Then we go back to the next row, the 14, Chris Dempsey, and the 23 of Paul Archibald. And the mini stocks get away as they start to pick the pace up. It's the 99 car from Dunedin, Tahana Wilson, just leading them down the back straight. They're going 3 wide now as they come into that Southbridge pit turn. 23, Paul Archibald right on the outside. Can he keep the momentum up and come round? Looks like Archibald's got his nose to the front over the Tahana Wilson. 125 sitting in there is Rene Harris. That's an old name, AJ. I think you raced with one of those in the mini sprint class, was it?
Yeah, back in the dim darks. Our race leader, Paul Archibald, made a good move in the early stages of this race. 125 Harris sitting there in second, just being run up the high part of the racetrack by the 32 car. That's Nick Ross. Then we go a little bit further back. Tahuna in the 99 car, Tahana Wilson in the Dunedin entry. Right there in the thick of it, also 45 Samuel Johnson started near the front of the field, got a bit of work to do. Our race leader, it's still Paul Archibald. Good battle going on there for second and third. On the inside in the red 28, it's Glenn Redmond. Redmond moves up into second. That moves the 32 car of Nick Ross back to third. And now we've got Redmond making a big challenge for the lead.
Yes, Redmond was just sitting in there quietly, just doing all the work, just picking 1 or 2 off as the opportunity came, and Redmond's got himself to the front of the field from the 23 car of Paul Archibald. 32, Nick Rees holds that third position from Rene Harris. These 4, AJ, have made a wee break from the rest of the field, but there's another 5 there having a little battle with the 99 of Tahana Wilson, just leading them all as they come into that turn. Braden Lennon's sitting in amongst them as well.
Yeah, they have, while Redmond has just cleared out a little bit on them, she's an enthralling battle going on there between the 32 of Nick Ross, 23 being driven by Paul Archibald, and Rene Harris still hanging on to the leading pack. It's Harris down low, bit of a tangle up down there in the pit corner. We've got 4 around. One of them is the 4 car of Braden Lennon, getting themselves sorted out. That throws the red flag out. 1 car still sitting there is the 45 of Sam Johnson. This is going to take some working out now. Glenn Redmond, he was certainly well and truly in command.
Yes, Redmond sitting there and right at the peak of the pit turn. He'll be okay, but it'll be the next few cars who gets the start.
Yeah, Harris just getting right up and behind the 23 of Archibald. So Archibald, he hangs on to second spot. Harris in third. The 32 car of Nick Ross hanging on valiantly to 4th position right now. The 4 car, that's he's a lap down or so, but here's the checkered flag. Redmond will take out the win.
23.
Then we'll go so far as to say the 23, 125 and 30.
Grays either. He just thumped that with a little bit of force as he came through that turn.